Okay. Hello, everyone.
Um, I miss this so much. I think that I really appreciate it now that I'm back. Just gone a week, but really missed you guys. So happy to see people popping on now. And we're getting ready to stream. What's this one, Larry? This is number 36 of Piano Bar for the season, number 139 for total. Hello there, Lynn and Lenny and Sharon and Marianne, Donna. See you guys popping on here. And glad you are. All right, I see us there on YouTube. And all right, here we go. I think we are at the time.
Hello, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 36 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Cosson, streaming live to you from York County, Pennsylvania, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch TV, and LinkedIn. Tonight's episode is Autumn Reflections. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg.
Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome to this night's piano bar. And wherever you're watching, I hope you are relaxed. And if not, go ahead and get relaxed. Go ahead and have yourself a drink. Whoever you're watching, I'm hearing from people now. I'm getting emails. They're watching in bed. They're watching from the sofa. They're watching in their living room. They're watching while they're doing laundry or having dinner. Lots of other activities I cannot repeat on the air. But here we are, live streaming from my Steinway to wherever you are. And it is autumn. We've got some change. We have a new room today. And as you can see behind me, I've got my hydrangeas all dried and ready to enjoy. They're all over my house. And so we're going to do some autumn vibe kind of music tonight. Things that not necessarily are directly related literally to autumn, but remind me of autumn. You'll see as we go along. This first one I think you'll recognize. I've played it before. This is from the Fantastics, Try to Remember.
know you all missed me while I was gone.
We only missed you. I missed you. I
I
missed
know.
you a lot.
I know those of you out in TV land
Yes.
missed me too.
Well, we didn't live stream last week. Larry was away in Tennessee. So
I went to the heart of music, Nashville
You
land.
did go to the heart of music.
Uh,
So I love the lyric in Try to Remember. No one wept except the willow. I just think that's a beautiful lyric. I love it so much. So we're
now
here
I'm going
in
to
the-
try and remember how to use all this gear.
What?
I'm going to try and remember how to use all the equipment tonight.
So we're now out in autumn, and every now and then we see a post on our social media to be mindful and patient if we get stuck behind farm equipment. What happens here? The first time it happened to me, I was just so shocked by it. But huge, combines take up the entire row. They're going from field to field now and taking down the corn, the feed corn.
Did that happen today?
It didn't happen to me today, but it happened the other day going down York Road. And there are posts all over our social media in our neighborhood saying, please be patient. Don't try to pass them. Don't do anything dangerous. So when that happens, even if you're running late, you got to take a breath and go, here we go. We're going to go 6 miles an hour until it's time for this this piece of equipment to turn off to the proper field. It also gives you an opportunity to really enjoy how beautiful it is.
I have
right?
to remind myself not to try and race those farm equipment when
Don't
I'm on my
race
bicycle.
them, Larry. Please do not on your bicycle. That would not be good. But I know you'd beat them for sure. They go very, very slowly.
It's kinda like-
it is a chance to really enjoy the beauty of the season, which is why this one is so timely.
Tried to trick me there, didn't you? You went out of order again. You're out of order. So you're going to go backwards or? Yes. Okay.
Sorry, Larry, I went out of order.
It's okay.
Didn't mean to. So hopefully you are hearing me a little bit better with this vocal mic. It's a brand new one, the one I've been using for the last year and a half. I bought on eBay, and it was not the best. Thanks to your tips and support, I was able to buy a new one, and hopefully we don't have the problems we were having before with me cutting in and out. I also don't have that stand over here pushing it in and out of the way, so obstructing view. Small improvements, right? So how's everybody doing? I hope we're doing okay out there, wherever you are. I'm liking the background too. I hung it up while Larry was out of town. It's kind of Victorian, very much my vibe. I feel like we should be having this piano parlor soiree.
So I go away and you look for things to do?
When you go away and I go out of my mind.
I keep you that busy.
I don't think
when
we'd even talk about this. You probably didn't notice. I took that entire closet apart in there. Did you see?
No. I didn't notice.
I took the whole closet apart. It took me a few hours, organized all the craft supplies in color order, and rearranged all the
But
towels and
I am your typical.
supplies. Created a first aid kit. I was busy, Larry.
I'm the typical guy. I wouldn't notice those things.
You didn't notice. And I did a lot of garden cleanup and a lot of piano practice, and learned a lot of new songs. Some of them for tonight, and worked on some new music for next year.
Okay.
Yes. So
And
I tried to keep as busy as possible
you
in
know
your
what
absence.
You know what I was working on while I was away.
Concert bookings
Concert bookings for Robin Spielberg
and others, but
and others, but
who
I
cares
did.
about them, really?
But I did have some. I had some interesting conversations with folks.
All right. Well, hopefully,
Some of you out there will be very happy about
hopefully
what's
it'll
coming.
get moving.
Uh,
So,
mostly in 2022 and 2023 because that's how we plan. We're planners,
oh,
so we look
I
over
like.
the
I'm sorry.
over
We're
the
going
horizon.
back here because I'm seeing Stephen said a comment that he noticed a PBS special talking about the skyscraper that they had to build. They had, yes, I know about that. So they had to dig underneath Steinway Hall because the first floor of the old Steinway Hall is historical landmark, and so they had to get around it somehow to fit that skyscraper in there. I'm sure that's an interesting watch.
Carnegie Hall too. They dug to add
Yes.
the 500 seat venue
They had to go down
They
to go
dug
up, right.
into the bedrock.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's a relatively new venue under Carnegie Hall that most people
Amazing.
may not be aware of because
So it's a new venue
dug-
and a bomb shelter all in one.
yeah, let's not think that we need that.
Let's not think that way, but how convenient.
But there's
All right.
a Steinway there, so if we ever get stuck down
I'm
there,
all set.
Right.
I always said that's all I need. You, Steinway. Yeah.
it's all good.
It's all good. All right. So autumn vibes, autumn changes, autumn feelings. And this one, I think the way I play it especially makes me a little weepy sometimes. Sometimes I hear this acoustic version of this song in my car, and I feel emotional. This is Stevie Nicks' Landslide.
All right. What's everybody drinking tonight?
That was a little
Gotta-
sad,
I
right?
have to cheer everybody up here. Bring
But
bring
it's
the
a
mood
beautiful
up.
song. Yes.
You know.
What's
This is.
everyone drinking?
It's a piano bar after all.
It is the piano bar. I'm not going to cry in our beer tonight.
No.
No, we are not.
And I'm drinking pumpkin beer. If anybody wants
Are
to
you?
know, I am. I have a pumpkin beer. I'm so happy. It's October and
So I haven't played this one before on the stream, and after playing a Michael Legrand song a few weeks ago, a charade, I thought I'd give another one a go. It seems that this time of year there's so much reflection going on, especially if you're stuck behind farm equipment and going 2 miles an hour. We start to think about things. I'm not sure necessarily if that's so good, but I always find this time of year to be full of reflection, because I think we're getting ready, like so many of, in nature, the animals, what are they getting ready to do? Hibernate. And kind of so are we.
I think this next song always makes my mind spin.
This makes your mind spin.
Totally.
Yeah.
This time of year, I'm spinning. So,
Nice segue, Larry.
okay.
That was what was that? Creedence Clearwater, right?
Creedence Clearwater Revival. Have you ever seen The Rain?
Have you ever seen
Robin
that?
Spielberg does rock and roll. I love it.
Yep.
Classic rock. In fact, at this conference that I attended in Nashville, was a whole conversation about what constitutes classic rock. And, I'm
Is there a year?
in a business among
Yeah.
musicologists,
So what did
practically,
you learn?
especially people in the rock and roll business.
I love talking to musicologists.
20 a song has to be 25 years old in the classic rock world.
That's
to
actually
be considered.
not that old.
No, it's not. I was
So
really
we're saying
surprised
things
by
from the
that
90s,
conversation.
the early 90s can be classic
Starting
rock?
to be classic rock. It's really kind of
Wow, it makes me
surprising.
feel super old.
We were also talking a lot about the fact that the legends, the real legacy artists,
Yeah.
we were starting to lose a lot of them.
I know.
It's really kind of sad.
Yeah.
So, especially in this last couple of years.
Yes. Well,
So,
but their music will live on, right?
So, folks, if there are
Hi,
artists that
Susan.
you
Oh,
want to
Susan's
see,
here live. Nice to see you guys live. I know Susan and Bill have been watching a lot of replays. They've been out of town. Nice to see you back. Welcome back.
and that's right, the replays are available on YouTube. We archive everything on YouTube. So,
Yes.
if you're watching on YouTube on a replay, hello. Thanks for joining us.
If you're watching on YouTube, hello again.
Hello.
So this next song, why is it in? You might think, gee, why did she put this in the autumn reflections? A lot of people fall in love in autumn. You know, a lot of weddings in autumn. A lot of, people go back to school, start new jobs, move to a new town. A lot of that happens in autumn. So I put this one in for a little autumn romance.
I seem to recall that ours was an autumn romance.
It was.
A fall romance.
Although, Larry, I couldn't help but reflect that was not really our story.
No.
We did not, oh my God, the first time we saw each other's faces.
No.
It just kind of, typical hangout kind of night.
So what's everybody drinking tonight?
What's everybody's drinking? Yes, Roberta Flack. That's who sang that.
How about that segue, Rob?
What, sweetie?
I said, how about that segue?
How about that segue?
How about that segue?
Yeah. So what did I put this thing over here? Yep. Yeah. You know, in the I lived in Manhattan for a number of years, and you know, the rain doesn't hit me like it used to when I lived in New York City. There was nothing like rain in New York. Like, if you didn't have the right umbrella, you know, they all turned inside out, those cheap ones. I could only afford the cheap ones. And so, you know, waiting for the bus or just being in that wet, damp area for the subway train, like, so weather just really hit you hard. So this time of year, it does rain more often, and we're in our safe little, you know, abode here. But I'll never forget that feeling of New York, of how weather and autumn really hit you. Because if it was cold and rainy and then the wind came, it was miserable.
I had a meeting today with someone who I've known for a long time, and we were reflecting on, it was a Zoom meeting. I wasn't face-to-face.
Yeah.
We were on Zoom, famous Zoom. And we were reflecting on Hurricane Sandy, which happened in October.
Right.
Right? And
Unexpected.
was
And how
really
miserable that was. Nothing could even dry out.
You know, New York really was just hit really hard by that one. So before you start playing, Karen wants to know why the stream lags behind on Facebook and YouTube, why they're not all together. It's a technical thing that none of us can control. It has to do.
Is it happening on the Book of Faces?
So no, it's what it is.
It is.
Peter can probably explain this better than I can. But basically, what's happening is there are multiple servers between our computer and your computer, and they're bouncing around, going around the internets, the World Wide Web. And believe it or not, it takes a little longer for the stream to hit YouTube or Facebook. There's a difference in.
So like YouTube is different than Facebook and how the timing is.
Yeah.
You know what really blows my mind? You know, we've been talking a lot about the cloud, about storing your things.
Where is the cloud?
Do you know that there's no cloud?
It's in the sky. The cloud is in the sky.
No. There's no like computer cloud in the sky. It's just
it's a giant
other
building.
computers.
It's a giant building with multiple servers.
It's just more computers. It's not a cloud.
But Karen, just to let you know, it's one of the reasons why for the last several months I've been telling people if you can watch on YouTube over Facebook, YouTube's going to be your better bet. It's got a higher quality stream. You can watch it on your big screen TV.
And Larry's congregating the chat there too, so you can't chat there. I know people are saying whatever.
You can chat on YouTube.
Hi,
In
Ariella,
fact, if you
you
all
on
moved
YouTube.
over to YouTube,
And
you
I
could
see
all just
Mike
chat on YouTube.
in Virginia. Nice to see you there. Okay. So
moving on. So
another song about seasons and finding our place in the world.
And about where all that computing cloud is.
And yes, it's somewhere in a corner, somewhere in a building, or in the sky. They want us to believe it's in the sky. That's from the musical Pippin, Corner of the Sky. It's a great song. Great song.
A musical always to cause controversy in high schools.
Yes. It's It's mostly the costumes, I think. The costumes cause controversy in the high schools. That was a controversy in our high school
That
when they
was.
put that play on.
It was.
Kids were arguing with the staff at the school.
And we know who won.
Who won? The kids, right?
The staff, the administration always
They did?
wins. Robin.
I thought
mean,
those costumes were still
come
rather
on.
racy.
Come on. You know,
Maybe I'm old-fashioned.
the man
I
always
thought they
the
were a
ma-
little on the racy side.
The man
I saw
always
the play
wins.
on Broadway. I was a teenager.
Robin, the man always wins. We all know that.
Yeah, well, it is school. Public school. So
It's
there's
true.
that.
There's that.
I don't want anyone to be offended. Though it's a little, sometimes some of it's a little bit silly.
That's
It can
why.
get pretty
that's,
silly.
that's why we laugh about it.
It's okay for the swim team.
Right. The swim team can work.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. It's
It doesn't make lots of sense. A lot of things in our society don't make sense. Like, it's a lot about time and place, right? So you're on the beach and people are very scantily clad in their swimwear, let's call it, or their bathing suits. But if you were to walk around like that,
not
you know,
me. Not
in your
me.
house,
I'm not
in
scantily.
the school,
Brett- Brett's watching. Brett's watching. He'll attest. I'm not scantily clad
I'm
on the beach.
never scantily
It's-
dressed,
I'm
clad.
so afraid of skin cancer that you're not going to see a lot
No,
of
I
skin
have,
on
like,
me on the beach.
Sunscreen number 5 million on me at all times. I burn. It's not even worth it because even after I burn, it like peels off and it's just really just light skin underneath. It doesn't tan like some people.
The people who went to the beach in the Victorian era, they had it right.
What do you mean?
They- right?
they were in get-ups.
Right.
They were like in the hats and the whole full dresses. That's exactly how one should dress at the beach.
And a man's hat is important. That's also
That's
very
funny
true.
there.
Do I have to fill the gap of silence and the sound of silence while you get ready for the next song? Okay. Just a reminder, folks. Next Saturday night we won't live stream. We'll live stream tomorrow. But next Saturday night there's a live performance in York County, Pennsylvania. Robin will be appearing at the Appel Center for the Performing Arts.
Someone requested that from live stream, and now I don't remember who did, but I hope it makes you happy and you're watching. Speak up if you requested Harvest Moon.
You're just hitting all the great rock and rollers.
Well, who requested that? Was Linda?
Neil Young actually called us and requested that you play
Neil
your
Young
version.
called me and requested to please play that.
That's right.
But it is timely. Harvest Moon. It is timely for our autumn reflections.
So, Robin, I didn't even share this with you. So, the keynote at this conference I attended with about 40 other people, it was more than 40 people, but was Alice Cooper and Smokey Robinson.
You didn't tell me that at
I
all.
know. It was pretty amazing to.
I met Smokey Robinson, but it turns out he only wanted my cookies. Remember that?
Yeah.
We were in the booth,
That's-
and he came over
That sounds
right
like
over to me, like looked right at me, came right over to
Yeah.
me, gave me a hug, and he goes, "I just wanted to know if I could have one of those cookies." We had cookies
Yeah. But
in the booth, but
both Alice Cooper and Smokey Robinson, really nice
was
guys.
it good?
It was amazing to listen
Was
to them
Alice
talk
Cooper
about-
dressed like a rocker?
No, he was
No.
dressed
Huh.
like a
That's kind of cool.
like you and me, and
Just like you and me.
just he was all in black, but there's that.
I would
but,
expect nothing less. It's humid. Because look, see, so the piano was tuned today. Love that. The desk got put back. It's a little funky. There we go.
it's tight.
Yes. All right. Time for some dreams. Autumn dreams.
So while you were playing I Dreamed a Dream, I showed the interior of the piano, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is what Robin dreams. She dreams about being inside the piano.
I am so embarrassed by how much I dream about the piano. It's ridiculous.
But you dream about actually the piano being a place where you can actually open a
I
door
dream that I'm
and go into.
in it.
Yeah, you're in it. So now that the audience.
I've had so many dreams like that. It's crazy. I wrote about it in my book. Oh my gosh, the story feels really
So
weird.
on our live streams, the audience can now experience what it's like to be in the piano.
Yes, you can see what it's like. Well, I don't dream of that though. My recurring dream is that I'm touching the outside of the piano. I'm touching it, and there's like a panel, like a loose panel, and like it opens, and I go in. I'm in a whole other world. I'm like in this other place, and a lot of my dreams start that way. It's kind of this metaphor, I guess, that the key to everything for me is inside the piano. So I was talking about rain, and that was singing in the rain, and how it was like to live in Manhattan at this time of year if you weren't properly dressed or had the right, rain gear on. It really was so unpleasant. But
Sounds like a lyric to a song. But
so pleasant if you are properly dressed and you're
Right.
in your, what do you call those? Oh, galoshes. No one wears them in New York. I mean, I used to wear high heels going to play piano in the hotel lobbies in Manhattan. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing like boots or sneakers and in the street and then change into nice shoes. I wore my heels everywhere. It was so stupid and so vain. And so all it took was one taxi cab, coming around the corner and splashed and completely soaked.
But it was because of your galoshes that you met your best friend forever.
Oh, that's another story.
That is another story.
That's
But I'm
another
just
story.
saying it was
But
galoshes.
I am saying, as a young woman living in Manhattan, if you are properly dressed, you can be just like Gene Kelly, singing in the rain and having a fantastic time, jumping about in puddles and sloshing around and not caring. So here is something I'm surprised I haven't played this yet on a stream. So here we go. I'll take Manhattan.
What do you do with it once you take it?
Well, funny you should ask that, Larry. You turn it into your island of joy. That's what the lyrics tell you to do. Let's see, they tell you to take Manhattan and, yes, you turn Manhattan into an Isle of Joy. Those are the directions. Those are the directions of the song.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that song just has a fade out. You know, my favorite thing in the world. Radio fade out. Songwriters not ending songs. One of my pet peeves.
Somehow I think that's a real piano bar song, too.
Song Sung Blue. What's really funny is that, like, it's Neil Diamond, right? And it starts out sad.
It's not Neil Sedaka.
And then by the time...
and it's not Neil Young.
It's not Neil Young. And by the time it's over, it's like this anthem of Song Sung Blue, like this really sad song, and everyone's singing it, and you feel happy again.
Kind of like Oh Caroline.
Oh, hello, Kitty. Did you come in here to join the piano bar? Would you like to be on camera? Can you see him, Larry, in the camera, or no?
No.
Please don't play with my feet while I play the piano. That freaks me out.
He's in a camera operating position right now.
He's on camera 3. Hi, Jackie. All right. Got a cute orange tabby in here. But I think it was a couple of weeks ago, he started playing with my feet. I had to stop the stream. He was running around the pedals.
That was pretty funny.
He thought that was funny. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Robin, do you know where you are tonight?
Do I know where I am?
Yeah, just checking.
I'm in a Victorian villa. Where are you?
I was just checking to see if you knew where you were on the set list.
Oh, I think I'm on, sorry, I got you. On my number 16?
Yes.
Okay,
that's
good.
You are correct.
He has to watch me because I do know I'm very susceptible to creating the list and organizing it and then not following it. Happens on stage too.
It does happen.
Mm.
Luckily, you don't have a whole band trying to follow you.
No, but when I go out with my trio, like that was a problem. And a few times it'd be like, hey, you said you were going to play this and it's that. And like you freaked us out on stage. So it does happen. The cat's coming toward you. He's going to assist you.
He's
All
a good PA.
Marianne, I'm glad you appreciate my set. You know what? I had 3 different ones up before I decided on that one. Who knows what tomorrow brings?
A lot of Sky songs tonight, huh?
Well, we got autumn skies going on, Lair. What can I tell you?
I mean, it could have been a whole set about the sky.
Up, up, up. Keep looking up, folks. Change is in the air. It is.
What kind of change?
Cool change.
A cool change. All right, then.
It was fun to do.
So, should we tell the audience just a few reminders before you
A
finish?
few
the-
reminders. I'm so excited. I have a real live show coming up in
This
my
is a real
home.
live show. We're live
We're
right
live
now.
right now. But you know what I'm saying? On a stage with where I could see them. I could see the audience. They could see me, the whole thing.
And they won't be able to chat to you. They
no,
won't
and
be
they
able
can't
to
like sit in their seats and like
Right.
eat or like put their feet up or eat popcorn like
or
you're
have,
doing
or have
now.
one too many drinks.
However,
Actually, the bar will be open.
yeah, I think they do have a
and
bar at this venue.
They do, and it'll
the
be
Appel
open
Center.
before
And,
intermission,
I am,
but not
I
after
am
the show.
sharing the bill, not just opening for, but sharing the bill with the wonderful, marvelous Jimmy Webb. Not to be missed. And in my home state, so I don't even have to get on an airplane, which is really, I think, one of the best parts about it. So that's next Saturday, October 16th. And if you're watching live stream or on our Patreon, you've met us here, please linger in the lobby. I like to say that, all the L's. Linger in the lobby. I will be there after the show, and so come say hi. There'll be a little break between my set and Jimmy Webb's set, so you can come out then and by the merch table, and I'll be there. Larry will be there.
I have a feeling there'll be popcorn, too.
You know what? I did play that venue before, and there was popcorn.
Yeah, there's a popcorn machine.
They
in
allow
that.
popcorn.
Yeah.
There's popcorn. There's cocktails. It's just like here.
It's going
okay.
to be really close to here.
It will
except
not be like a real
except
dramatic change.
you will not. It will not appear on YouTube afterwards.
No.
There's
But then,
no live
right,
stream.
but I will. So I'll be here next Friday though, doing Piano Bar. Just that it's next Saturday.
Oh, really? You'll be here next Friday? Really? Will I be here
Won't
next
I?
Friday? Yes, you will. I'm just
Do
teasing
I have
you.
another song? I do.
You have one more song.
Where is it? I still get all these emails from mostly people watching replays. They go, "What the heck are on those cards?" The key to the kingdom is on the cards, folks.
It's the map.
The map.
As-
The map.
As Dora said, it's
Where's
the
the
map.
map?
It's the map.
Yes.
Where's the map?
Let's see. Do I have a card for this? Maybe I just know it. I don't know.
If you're going to change the song, let me know.
No, I'm
'cause I
not
won't put
changing the
gra-
song.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it to you, honey. I think I might have something in here. I might have a little map in here. Let's see. Yes, okay, good. So we'll end with the song of hope. 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 Keep hope in your hearts. Always. Autumn gets hard sometimes. We're starting to get darker and all of that, so people kind of turn inward. So keep reaching out. That's what I'm doing. I actually had lunch with a friend today in real life. It was wonderful. Celebrated her birthday, and we ate outside, and it was delightful. But I realized, it takes a little effort and energy. You can't just keep to yourself. You have to reach out, call people, and connect. And I'm guilty of that. Of staying in my bubble here, playing the piano, and then I feel all lonely. Really, all I have to do is pick up the phone, connect, reach out. Especially now when I'm not traveling as much as I used to and have all that social interaction, I realize that I miss it, and I kind of need it. So I have to make the effort to do that.
I, on the other hand, having just spent the last
You don't want to see
weekend in
anyone. You had to be
Nashville,
on an airplane wearing a mask, though. That wasn't fun.
leaving the house is overrated. You can get
Yeah.
so much. You can get our live streams if you're home, especially on
That's
Friday or
right.
Saturday nights. So don't go anywhere,
just a
folks.
reminder, you're never alone. I'm here. I'm so grateful that you guys have been keeping us company. My spirits are definitely lifted simply by doing these live streams and knowing that you're listening. I love getting your feedback, both on your here, in the comments, and feel free to email me anytime, robin@robinspielberg.com. Maybe you have a question or a request or a comment. Please do share. Love chatting with you and connecting. And until tomorrow night, be back with a Heel of the Hand, about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, relaxing set of solo piano music from my Steinway to wherever you are. And that starts tomorrow, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So until then, good night, and
Good luck.
thanks again.
Good night and good luck. All right, Carmel, where are you? I just saw you. Come take us home.
Hey, Carmel. Say goodnight to everybody. That's right. Good girl.